Hi, Josef McMatthews here, and I'd like to welcome you to the first in a series of mentoring sessions with me. What we're going to do is we're going to cover different educational topics to help you continuously improve as an instructor, to build your class numbers and give people that come to your classes a better experience. This will be a series, so you can always come back to this and keep learning and keep improving. I strongly encourage that you revisit these sessions time and time again. Sometimes when we're picking up new information, we're ready for only a certain amount, so we don't basically take on board everything that we need to. But when we go back to it, once we've absorbed a certain amount, we're ready to take on board more. So again, I encourage you to come back to these sessions. They will be very short in duration, but come back to these sessions to continuously improve. So welcome to the mentoring sessions. What we're going to start with today is we're going to take a look at the Instructor Success Pathway. The Instructor Success Pathway is basically a toolbox for you to continuously improve as an instructor. It's really valuable if you're brand new and you've just started teaching, but it's also valuable for you to revisit if you've been teaching for a while. So what is the Instructor Success Pathway? Well, basically it's broken down into 4 different buckets. The first one is format or pre-design, so whatever class you are teaching. The choreography, the structure, all that stuff falls under format. The second thing is form and technique. How do you move? Are you role modeling strong, safe technique throughout your classes so people can watch you and copy you? Because most people will look at you and follow your movements with what they see. The next one is cueing. How do you cue your class? Are you giving the right information at the right time and in the right way? Is it landing in the people in front of you? And then we also have engagement. Are you engaging with your class participants? Are you engaging with the people in front of you? Do they feel like you're part of the workout with them? Is everyone working together? Are they enjoying the movements? Are they enjoying your company? Are they enjoying each other's company? Is everyone moving together? And that's what engagement is all about. Why this is so important is it gives you a structure to follow. So instead of having all this new information coming at you at once, you can go to a single bucket and focus on that and try to perfect that as much as possible before you start looking in other areas. It doesn't mean that you just focus on one thing when you're teaching class, but it gives you an area to focus on to improve and then move on to the next. So you fill that bucket as much as you can and then you move on to the next. And then you can go back and revisit and see where you can improve and so on and so on. So it gives you a set structure to follow and continuously improve to fill your classes continuously and keep people coming back. Today we're going to look at format. So breaking down your specific format, why that is so important that you put focus into that. And what does that mean? So pre-design, you've been handed all this choreography or a set structure. Why is it really important that you know this structure inside and out? Well, basically what it does is once you know your class, you know the music if it's a class that's driven by the music and if you're following the beat, if you really understand the music or if you really understand the structure or the choreography, the combinations or whatever class you're teaching, the more that frees you up to be present. So basically you're setting yourself up for success later on when you start focusing on the other areas or the other buckets of the Instructor Success Pathway. So it's really, really important that you learn the format inside and out, understand the intricate details. The more you understand your class, the more valuable information you can deliver to your class participants, which makes the experience more interesting to them. And the more interesting and enjoyable the experience is, the more they'll keep coming back.